Good. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here to try to contribute to this discussion. I'm also monitored very closely by a lot of colleagues, which is good, I think. I hope. What I would like to, I'm dealing with a more operational part of society operations, the money that we can deliver to society, which is sometimes a popular guy. When money is not distributed and less popular, certainly. But I think we're in a quite good position in doing this. This is, of course, it's a two-sided coin. We're working, as Going described, with political dialogue, and we have the criteria in the progress reporting, which is the pressure on the governments to make sure there is specific dialogue. But in order to facilitate this, we also provide funding for various reasons. And it's true that it's not something new. There has been funding for society for a long time. What is new, I think, is the way we want to do it in a more systematic approach, where we have set up what we call a suicide facility since 2007, which has, I think, a very big potential. It's not a facility, I would say, that it's reached its full working speed yet, but it's on a good way of reaching a number of good results. And the purpose of this facility is really to better link support to the overall development of civil society as a democratic tool, to make sure that the civil society can play its role in society in the democratic process. So it's really to fund what we try to do on the political side. So it's a clear link between those. This is a certain change in, at least in practical terms, in the mindset, where not only the Commission, I would say, but also other donors have had an attitude of providing funding for nice projects, service delivery or for other projects, but very often donor-driven approach, where we expect society to be happy in implementing what we foresee. It could have been a result of dialogues, consultations with civil society, but we have to be quite critical to ourselves when we look at this, and it's also for projects running over maybe 1 or 2 years, so quite a short perspective, and the indicators on results have very much been linked to the results of the projects and the sustainability of individual projects, rather than indicators and sustainability of the development of civil society as such. And this is something we want to achieve better with having the civil society facility and having a more systematic approach in this. The basis for what we're doing, so the other side of the political dialogue, is certainly grants to civil society itself. So we'd like to help civil society by providing funding. It's not funding to be seen as replacing other funding. We strongly believe also that society needs to find other ways. The governments should be the basic tool for public funding, at least in the long run. But there should also be other ways of sustaining financing for civil society organizations. And what the Commission can bring through the EU budget is a complementary action to help support certain activities. And for that reason, we are reflecting currently on how to better achieve this, which I would say we have to be a little bit patient with what we're doing, because we have a lot of staff around, working in delegations, working in practical implementation, and most people have never been taught to do things in a certain way. How to make a call for proposals, how to evaluate proposals, and the traditional way of doing that doesn't really fit with what we're trying to achieve with this facility. And this means that we need some time for this in order to find how to support small organizations with smaller amount of funding, and to support also what the civil organizations, what you in this room are really doing, what their vision, what is the program, and what products do really want to implement, rather than coming with the proposals and having organizations trying to get the funding just to survive. So I think that this is where we're thinking in this way, and we bear with us if we get that. To support this, we have set up some different tools as well. We have technical assistance running in all the countries, and this is absolutely not an alternative or a replacement for the grants to civil society organizations. It's a helping tool for civil society, but also indirectly for the Commission. We can say that it is a help for the Commission, that's something that we can do, but it's indirectly a help for us. In finding out what's going on, as we have the progress report and there is consultation by having the technical assistance in place in countries, we can boost the capacity that our delegations possess in order to get knowledge about what are the problems for civil society. And as an additional helping tool, which I would like to expand a little bit on, is that we've set up what we call local advisory groups in each country with representatives from civil society, from other donors, from governments, to advise on the issues at stake. If there are, as an example, legislation that doesn't work, if there is no real civil dialogue on legislation in the countries, this is meant to be channeled through this local advisory group and constant inputs on what we're doing. And by getting this inputs, we can also link that to our programming and systems, so that we know that the support we give can better fit into the problems raised by civil society overall. I believe also that these groups, while already playing, I think, quite an important role, could be even more useful to be used as a platform by multiplying their presence, linking in other organizations, and could be used as an example for consultation of Commission proposals and Commission program. You just mentioned for the program that we're running, which is quite complicated, and when we have regional cooperation for support, which is put forward as very important for the region. It's the part of the accession criteria in terms of good regional cooperation, and we need to fund certain initiatives. But to get the engagement locally for this is quite a challenge. And when we want to have support and views from civil society, it's also quite a big effort in order to views from all countries in the region. But having set up this kind of system, we have created a kind of channel which we can use to get the support. And I personally believe that if we're going to have possibility of having a civil society dialogue, we need to have a system. And I know from some experience from working in government myself, where in a country where we have quite a good system, I think I don't know if it's the best one, probably many different models, but have a system where it's mandatory to consult with civil society in this legislative process, and having a structured way of doing this, I think is absolutely necessary. It doesn't work if it's done on an ad hoc basis and the goodwill of government. It must be mandatory. But the local advisory groups, I think if you're not part of those or not connected with them, please contact us or please contact our technical assistance office and see how you can get involved. I think this is a huge potential to be used for the development. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr.